play it out on one to grab a point, and then it's disruptive as well. That's fine to weave into your curve later on. Claw is sneaky good into this center location. Lose in the left, unfortunately. We'll pick up. We should pick up 2 points here, though. 4 to 5. Do 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 do. Frigga Claw is a hell of a drug, gamers. Does it keep the cost reduction? Sure does. We tried Clog in this. Almost all of the Clog cards are banned. I'm adding 9 on the right up to 15. They're going to 13. Probably losing the right. Oh wait, do they think Rocket and Groot was enough on his own? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. You thought Rocket and Groot was enough on its own while you were cannonballing me on the left? Excuse me? Victory. Excuse me? I'm sorry. What? Silly gamer. Oh boy. Oh, buddy old pal. Hydra Bomb's such a wild card if they snap. Yeah. I think we just hope he goes mid, yeah? He's gonna be up so many points. They've got the early tempo and there's not a lot we can do. Go middle! Go middle! Perfect. Alright, us picking up 6 here feels like a big deal. I think it's this that I want another Mr. Fantastic, yeah? I wonder if they're debating snapping. If they snap, I probably need to reposition real quick. And put Moonstone in the middle, because then the Bob's moving. Well, this will be really good in the Stegron at some point. This gives me plus 12 on the right. Seems decent for me. Bob could jump left. It jumping right's a little scary for me, though. Oh, man. One way or another. We win, yeah? Oh, man. Victory. So close. Move to grab another scroll. Doctor Strange beats a 3-power thing here. I kind of like the idea of barraging them, I think. Well, that's a heck of a game board. Well, that was a heck of a gamble. They snapped and then just didn't play center. Be Victoria hand here. Got one energy, Gamora. Ugh. Oh, wait, this shuffling, so that way they didn't get the extra points. That's incredibly good for us, huh? Gamer. The one, James. Thanks for the almost 5 years. I hope life's treating you well. I'm nervous you won't be here. I will absolutely be here tomorrow morning. It's been a little bit. This is how we always do it. Always up late into the early morning. And I can't Doctor Strange because it'll pull Star-Lord out. So I can't go Strange into Moonstone, add a bunch of points here as a surprise. So I just have to hope they don't have an 11-pointer. Which they might not. The game is ending. It's just a question of what's more likely to win. It's probably just this, yeah? This gives me plus 10 in the middle because it adds 4 to Victoria hand. This is bad against Shang-Chi though, yeah? Some of these decks play Shang. This is pretty decent into Shang. This is plus 7 in the middle. And if they play anything else big. So this would get me to 14 and them to 7, and they would need 8+ points on something that costs 3 or less. Gladiator would get me. This loses to Gladiator mid. Am I willing to lose to Gladiator mid? Would I either put around Shang-Chi or Gladiator? Gladiator seems more likely in this game mode, yeah. I couldn't beat Gladiator and Shang-Chi simultaneously, so we had to pick. We chose to beat Gladiator. It's a lot of 3/8s. Pilot Ninja, thank you for the 2 years. Welcome back. Yeah, I would recommend not collecting your Twitch drops for your extra scrolls unless you have a lot of time to play tonight. It's going to take you, if you're remotely reasonable, it's going to take you a while to get under 12 scrolls when you pick up 12 from drops. You can leave them in your inbox and claim them later. I'm certain that part of this game mode is simply the novelty of it being new. I would really love it if we got to experience this on the regular. So it's actually kind of hilarious that them missing on that. This card's so good in this game mode. People brick on it all the time. Holy. Mirage can potentially grab, maybe I want the points here actually. Why are you people leaving? Stop leaving! Their Patriot card must have been real bad, huh? The Mr. Fantastic makes people like brick on the Rocket Raccoons a bunch, which is great. What's going on, Patches? Good evening. The new mode's really good, Patches. It's super fresh. It's just exciting to think about the same cards we've always had with new strategies. Absolutely love it. This ties the center. How much you want to bet US Agent's gonna be cracked here? Although I guess there's gonna be a truffle shuffle on the last turn because of New York. Last turn, next turn. Going on, man, briefing. Yeah, we're new game mode. Sweet, I'm enjoying it. They snapped me back. They never win the left with me having 11 there and the things, right? Oh yeah. I guess their group gets me. Be cooked. It might be cooked. I can't believe we lost 2 of these, shrinking all of these. That's so wild. A lot of these decks don't have a big number to win a location, though. The chance they can't win the left, the right. If they win the right, we're losing it anyways, so. Actually, I should Moonstone. No, I want to Moonstone. I want to Moonstone second, yeah? So they warhead. No, they already warheaded. That's fine. Oh, they nerfed Agent. That's why we lost it. My brain, this was -4. I think this is like the first time I've thought about that. Wow, yeah, they just couldn't play for the left. Oh, and Luke Cage murders them. Casual -7.
Victory.
The stats on Untap anecdotally for this game mode really hammer home how not creative most of the decks people are reaching for are. It was all just the same slop. So many neat things to do in what essentially is a brand new way to play the game. Kate, and then we get like Victoria plus an arrow next turn. Hey, Wastebird, thank you for hanging out. The new game board delivers home the message how much we desperately need different cosmetic game boards. It's so beautiful. It just makes you want to be like, more of this, please. Thank you. Oh, look at this colossal mistake I've made. Oh, that's such a huge mistake. I'm picking... I'm picking up Pim Arrow instead of picking up Victoria Hand. Chalk that up to being a little bit late. We'll still take it, but I'll be upset with myself while we do. A good replacement for Sanctum. You can kind of replace any cards in any decks in this format with other cheap things that play to the board. And then the fact that this is here shrinking means they can't scar me this turn. Oh, you know, I only needed 1 point. I should have played both my cards here and forced them to have to play for everything. Okay, cool. We got my 1 point, but playing the Anti-Venom here was wrong. Should have played Anti-Venom here, and then winning either of these won the game. I actually think Iron Lad would be a bad replacement for Anti-Venom. I think you'd be better off playing like a good 1, 2, or 3 there. You can play another card that works well with Moonstone. You can play like an Ant-Man or a Punisher or a Speed, something along those lines. Copy my Victoria hand. Don't mind if I does. Retro Cooper, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Should I buy Moonstone? Using the least objective card rating scale known to man, Moonstone has a super high Jeff rating. She is a card that brings me personally a lot of joy. And if you enjoy playing the decks that I often showcase, you're gonna get plenty of use out of her. Good golly. Holy. Alright, I don't think I could snap here because Gladiator's beating me in the throne room, but outside of Gladiator, yeah. In it to win it. You ain't got shit, Star-Lord. Get going. You know, chat, it's not even that Marvel Snap's been bad or frustrating, but man, do I just casually swear a lot more when playing this game. Maybe it's just because the Pokemon are such happy creatures, and like so many of the superheroes are like shooting guns and kind of angry in different ways. But the swears, the vulgarity just like, it begots itself to vulgarity. Oh, the Bob lets them snap into the Sanctum. Clever. Clever girl. This game mode feels like release month Marvel Snap. It's just so fresh and good. Just like unbelievably new things to play and think about in just all the best possible ways. Think there's a reason to snap back? This is my 27 power worth of Coal Obsidian and Grapple Arrow. Thanks, Mirage. Oh, just a little regular baby Coal Obsidian? Just a regular old little baby Coal Obsidian, huh? Someone asked me what's the most powerful Sanctum deck it feels like you've played so far. Currently this one. Unironically. What do the Noombars say? Cute Cole. Little tiny itty bitty baby Cole. Tapped is chugging this evening. We'll tell you what the stats are when it gets done. I'm sure part of the reason why I love this mode is the types of decks I always enjoyed playing in Magic the Gathering were like small disruptive creature decks, and that kind of feels like the type of Marvel Snap deck this mode encourages, like small disruptive things. Games are more interesting. Oh man. Oh man. Was Victoria Hand a good draw? If so, why? Please explain. I don't know if my body is ready for her to like slide into Murder World here, but to say the least. Yes, it is. While I appreciate from a strategic standpoint that snapping has strategic value in a game like Marvel Snap, it is genuinely very nice to play this game mode where it is optimal for me to play my games to completion. And that's really why I hope this becomes a permanent mode, or at least is back every month in some capacity, because having this, it's so different. It addresses the couple of things that are just like, yeah, I'm not in love with it, or I don't want to experience it all the time, I guess I should say. What's the difference between this and they're wholly and completely different. Oh my gosh. Oh, they have so much energy. I have definitely been got. Oh wait, we tied? We tied because Victoria hand is cracked. That's actually kind of wild. I should have just assumed they weren't going to play for the left. I just really wanted my my Iron Patriot to scout. I really wanted this to be cheaper. So I might as well snap, because they're winning. If they win the left, they're winning the game. She's just so good, gamers. She's just so good, gamers. Cannonballed out of this game. $17 to 16! 17 to 16! What a freaking video game! Let's freaking go! Redbeard, thank you for the 38 months. My tracker, by the way, says that we're 8-1 with this deck now. BT dubs. For anybody that that is wondering. Yeah, them snapping us back, but we won instead of time. Is Collector okay here? Yeah, Collector's probably fine. Yeah, I think if you're missing Anti-Venom, I think Frigga, Victoria, and Moonstone are pretty important. Anti-Venom and Anti-Venom, US Agent are super replaceable. Super de-duper replaceable. Thank you for the quarter of a year. This game mode does rule. Green. Our draw is kind of bad here, though. No Victoria, no Kate, no... Rip. No, we have no tempo at the moment. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all she wrote. They have too much on board. I can't get Luke down before they make the scream even bigger. So I can take some points on the way out the door here, but I assume we're done. You mentioned that you didn't like that they don't give scrolls for a tie. That prevents people from doing their queue times at the same time and forcing a tie. I mean, ideally, there's enough people playing the game mode that, like, being able to force a queue into one other specific person is not possible, Tank Magic. But sure, it technically removes that. I don't know if my body's ready for Crimson Cosmos to be the Sanctum on turn 3. Oof. Oof size, large. One and 3 into a 1 and 2, working out for them here to give them 5. We have a 110 now at least. Playing into the mine makes us less likely to hit Loop Cage though, which is sad. Points. Yeah, I don't think we can give him up. I think we have to slam the points to the center. Oh gosh, we come up short. If I need the ability to put more than just +2 points in the middle, this is going to put a bunch of stats back on these. Oh, I can play Luke left, can't I? Yeah, that's the play. Playing Luke left might lose you right. Nah, never. Never once. Gotta win the left. Might as well snap it. You're like, really needed the Sanctum to go middle to have a good shot here. Maybe their hand is awkward. They have played a bunch into the Vibranium as well. Is Moonstone mid more power? Moonstone mid is more power, but I need to win the left to have a chance to win the game. If you're just joining us, so you're not familiar with how the game mode works, this is the number that we care about, and it gets us to 16. So they're already at 14. So in order to win this game, I have to win the left. So if they win the left for 4 or 5, they're gonna get to 16 and crunch it out. And it's crazy how close this game is. They got 4 points for free, 5 points for free off of Crimson Cosmos and their shield being here when the Sanctum went here on turn 3. And it was still that incredibly close after they also spiked the Vibranium mines. Not have the Gamora. After they made 1 million Vibranium. Need to make Crimson Cosmos less frequent. Please, bro. My family, they're dying. Make Crimson Cosmos less frequent. It should not be a common location. It is absurd and unreasonable that it's coming. Go middle. Go middle. Him not going middle means that they get to push my stuff around before I get to Luke Cage, so their scream gets bigger. I like that the Guardians of the Galaxy is a real Marvel Snap card. It's always been kind of sad that they're like such iconic things that just like don't see any play because their cards aren't good in the regular game mode. Why is this a rough game? What is like you people are so injured from having to play against a good deck. Like it's wild how people how with just the completely visceral reaction people have to playing in this matchup. Career Daddy takes us to the promised land. He could, yeah.
Spider-Man here.
Hey, George. Yeah, I'm not gonna have quite enough. We're gonna have to take the right. The very first Sinister London flip was tough. We needed their Scream to not land here or our Iron Patriot to land there. You had 3 bots in 4 games. That's wild. I wonder if your rank has to do with it. Where are you at in the ranked Steric? The second prize one. Maybe it's based on that, and other people are higher that are grinded. Thaddeus. What a lovely tutu. An arrow. That sounds lovely. Tie here seems good for us. Just get a point. This will make it a little hard to contest to the center, but alternatively, it'll also give us more points here next turn. I can snap the Bob out. So I think this is fine. Nice, Aries. We're up to 8 here. Gives me plus 10. I got by like a Gamora, I suppose. Ooh, that's a piece of candy. They're going down to... They're going down to 6 in the middle? They're losing 5? So this would put me up to 20? That's gotta be enough, yeah? No, they're going down because Bob is moving, not because Lizard's shrinking. There's no way they're filling left and right and putting points here. Should we Moonstone here to maybe set up a win next turn? Maybe? I don't know. I think there's a chance we just win this turn outright, yeah? I hadn't seen that yet, right? No. Rip. We snap Bob out, and then they just can't win here, yeah? I know that's what we thought last turn, too, but I'm pretty sure it's true this time around. 5-5 gets us over the top. Never to play around Teenage Warhead for the first time in my life. Have a good rest, Freon. I will see you in the morning. I want to play some more of this one. It's been the most fun I've had playing this game mode so far, and we've been playing it for over 9 hours, but we need to take a brief pause for the cause and let some adverts roll. Throw the deck list up on screen while we do that. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to miss any gameplay, gamers. You had to buy scrolls yet? No, I've not bought any scrolls. Zero gold spent on scrolls. We're still riding. This one's been crushing, to be fair though. We're 9-4 with this one. We're 9-4 with this one, and we went 9-5 with the Patriot deck before it. Holy crap, we went 12-5 with the Uncle Ben deck earlier. I can't believe I didn't look at those stats till I scrolled down. That's wild. Everybody was bagging on Uncle Ben. I think he's a sweet card. The Uncle Ben deck's been great for me. Yeah, where is it? Sanctum Destroy. I love me a little pile of tempo cards, and that's what this certainly was. This was sweet. Where are we at? Victoria Sanctum? Yeah, this one. This one, gamers. I think you might be right about Wiccan. Wiccan decks are good, but Wiccan himself not so much. Yeah, I think Wiccan proper, but you might not have time for him a lot of the time. I mean, frequently kill Ben's a bit of a... It's just an origin story, gamers. Just think of it as you're watching his origin story. Unfortunately, I don't think Moonstone decks are playable without Moonstone. I think if you're missing her, she should just be the next thing you purchase with tokens. And you should play other things until then. I think Anti-Venom's replaceable in here. I think US Agent's replaceable in here. I think the other higher series cards are unique and mechanically powerful, unfortunately. Nico's probably replaceable in here. You could throw Iceman in the Nico slot. No problem, I think. Moonstone, Frigga, Victoria, Kate, Iron Patriot. Those are the must-have higher ones. She just adds so many stats to the board in the game where you play her. Between Victoria and Mr. Fantastic, just does so much. Hey, Hipster, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I never had Ant-Man in here. Probably fine if you wanted to play him, though. We played a few different iterations of Victoria Hand Moonstone, so you'll have to forgive me if I don't recall all of them. Lucas. Lovely. I think the type of Marvel Snap this game mode encourages people to play is the best kind of Marvel Snap. Wow, that's freaking rude, Shauna. And obviously that's subjective. And I'm deeply biased, but I think it's just a really, really good kind of Marvel Snap. If I Moonstone here and they play something big in the middle, that bodes well for us, yeah? I'm not confident enough that we're winning to snap them back, though. Oh, they got Hood from the D-Man. Yeah, that makes sense. I think Diamondback is worth 6,000 tokens. Absolutely not. I would be incredibly surprised if Diamondback is a playable Marvel Snap card. If you love playing Ajax stuff, she's probably fine. Patriot down here. Wow, I was not expecting to get a point there. That's great for us. All right, chat. So here's the thing. See what I did there? Ben Brood, we're gonna cut all of the locations, all of the cards that lock you out of the game. Locations. I have something to say about that. that all you got, gamer? That's it? Are you aware it is clobbering time? It's an interesting bit of chicken. Yeah, having priority is good for Groot. That's true. They move the shield out, they go to 8. I'm going to 13. This ties Gilgamesh coming over here, right? I don't want to move the thing, so I'm losing this, right? Gamora's their big play. So Gamora... Gamora put them to 20. This beats a Gamora, yeah? Loses to a cannonball, though. Is that? Cool.
Victory.
Really delicious casserole. Good. Lucas.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Wasn't sure I wanted to play Luke anyways, Pete. Calm down.
This land can never be fully known.
I think I have to give up Weird World here. Narrator, he did not have to give up Weird World. So they're up to 12. Sanctum went left. I think Sanctum left means we're cooked. Up to 16. Yeah, the Nico icon's wrong. This is technically the most points I can make, but I assume it's not enough. I get Gamorrean or something. Magneto. Yeah, it's big boy. Hi, Dan. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. This build was sweet. Made some small tune-ups and changes to the build we use in our climb back to infinite, kind of pulling. Oh, that's what we're doing. A lot of the decks are. We're just taking the curves and pulling them down. I think you really want somewhere in the 5 to 7 1 and 2 drops in a lot of your decks in this metagame. You have a couple of more powerful things at the top end to spend your energy late, but putting points on the board early is just so important here. It's not like regular Marvel Snap where you can skip your first 1, 2, and 3 turns and have it not be a big deal.